What up, world? You tuned in. South Arkansas Trill Talk. Shit, man, just getting y'all real. Vibing out Pat, salute Pat out there. Shit, South Arkansas Trill Talk Part 87, man. Shit, got my man coming up. CcCambino, Trill nigga out there, man. Reached out, Hot Springs out there, you know what I'm saying? Different world, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it ain't no color to this. You know what I'm saying? We out here gold chasing, you know what I'm saying? You out here chasing your bag, you know what I'm saying? You the real deal. Don't let nobody try to steal your dream from you, make you feel fake out there. Like I tell niggas, man, there's a lot of motherfucking real trill, you know what I'm saying? White homies out there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like back in the days, you know what I'm saying? The Black Panther movement with that too. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, people got their own grind out there. They're the real deal, you know what I'm saying? You got the trill one trying to be white. You got some trying to be black. It's just a reality of, you know what I'm saying? You know you fit in it. Like I say, man, everybody can trace this rap dream. Just have more than one hustle going on with it. You know what I'm saying? It's all about elevating out there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, I salute him, Cambino, hard-ass track out there, man. Shit, I'm going to bring more people involved, man. See where he at out there, man. I'm trying to see where he at. There you go. Yeah, man, South Arkansas Trill Talk Part 87 out there, man. Chillin' with my nigga Cambino, man. Trill nigga representing Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Putting it down for a minute, man. It's all about elevate, man. I'm going to get him in here. You know what I'm saying? Been doing his thing. Let you know. What's up, homie?
What up with it, fam?
You good?
Yes, sir, man.
Hey, I see you came straight in here. I see you good with that camera out there. You have to come up here and shoot me some videos and shit. Feel me?
Oh, really?
What's up, man?
Sure. Not much, man. Just cooling on it, man. How you doing, man? You good?
Yeah, man. I'm, you know what I'm saying, still gold chasing out here. I salute you coming on, too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, I appreciate you having me, fam.
Hey, man, introduce yourself out there. Let people know who you is and what you got going on out there and what inspired you to become an MC back then. I'm going to get us some more people in here.
Okay. I bet. Yeah, man. My rap name Cambino, man. It's spelled with 3 C's, but it's just pronounced Cambino. You know, I'm from Hot Springs, Arkansas, born and raised. You know, man, just I got a brand, you know what I'm saying? The brand that we, you know, stand behind, called Layla. You know, it stands for live and learn every moment. You feel me? So, you know, we got clothing, we got all that, man. We performing actually tomorrow night down here at the Crosswalk. You know what I'm saying? So whoever up in Hot Springs, man, tomorrow night it's finna be crazy up in the club, man. So
that's what's up. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
What?
man.
I inspired you in there. You know what I'm saying? I see you doing your thing out there. Shit, what makes you know what I'm saying, your drive and stuff, man? Do you feel like that, you know what I'm saying, from your eyesight of being in the game, do you think that we got a chance at Arkansas for this? You represent where you from out there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we pulling everybody out the woods, every Arkansas. A lot of people don't know about Arkansas rappers. How long you been just doing your music thing?
Man, I really been rapping for a good little minute, but I didn't start taking it serious till a certain time. Probably I say about about 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I really just started recording and taking it serious. I was recording a little bit before that, but really didn't have nothing released. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, just like I said, I had a passion for it though, you know what I'm saying, and just didn't really know how to put it as my career, you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
just had to, you know, tighten some stuff up as far as like, you know, where it goes deeper beyond music, you know what I'm saying, where you got to get official with some things, you know what I'm saying. But I've been rapping for a good little minute, but like I said, taking serious probably about 5 years, you know what I'm saying.
that's what's up. Do you feel like what's your like motivation for looking at, you know, like, cause the game different and shit. what do you think about the hustle game now? You think a rap based upon everything on the internet now, you can get on fast through the internet. What do you think about the distribution these days? Do you think streaming out the roof now where you have to go jump on every platform to get known, or what do you think about you think that you should have just grind it out until you get a name, make a name for yourself? What inspires you to push your brand out there from distribution side?
I mean, you know, I mean, it's a lot of people that well, first off, it's really a great time right now to just even be involved with the game in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of eyes on us. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's a lot of people been grinding for a long time. We never had the proper exposure, but we starting to get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, believe it or not, slowly but surely. And we just trying to strike while the iron is hot, man. We see opportunities, you know what I'm saying, at every door, and we just, you know, trying to capitalize on that, man. So, you know, I went through it too long where we just didn't have nothing, you know what I'm saying, especially from my
yeah,
town, you know, where the rap scene just pretty much died off. You know, wasn't nobody doing no shows, they wasn't throwing no events, no venues, nowhere. It wasn't no promoters, you know, ain't nobody getting managed. Like it was just, you know, it was looking real hopeless, and it's just turned around so much just because we just kicked it in the gear and went that much harder. So now there's actually opportunities that's arising. You know, that's just, you know, that's just more motivation because you want to go that much harder when you ain't really had nothing to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, it's a new time period. We ready to get it.
yeah. I feel that. But like, you know, what do you consider, you know, cause being white, I'm just gonna go, we going all here and everywhere. But
Yeah,
being white,
yeah,
the white Eminem out there, and you know what I'm saying, it's a lot. You know, too many people don't, you know, pay attention to white rappers out there. But what do you consider? I know you know some more out there. What do you consider yourself? What top you is out there? I'm talking about from the realness of the street, because you know, son, a lot of niggas be internet. You feel me? Internet thugs
yeah,
and shit. You feel
yeah,
me? I salute your grind out there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm glad you're not turn nothing bag to a something bag. You feel me?
yeah.
So what can you say about being that on that market level of shows and all, and getting the white culture into rap music? Because all rap music ain't bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
And what can you inspire to the youth out there on? You know, like I say, man, I push the positive out of people. What's the motive of giving back to the youth of what your plan is or your vision out there? What you consider that to be?
Um, I mean, truth be told, like, you know, just to go with what you was first saying, like, you know, me being white, believe it or not, I actually use that to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you why. Whenever I go up in the club or I go anywhere, or even if I post a video and it's got me in it, you automatically looking at like, man, what this white boy finna do? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It's different. You know, I be in the club in Little Rock. I'm probably the only white boy in there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's like, you know, like the eyes is on me, but I use that to my advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all want to watch? Okay, well, you know, now I'm finna put on and do my thing. And it's just like, you know, I just try to keep it authentic. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to be nothing I'm not. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But you know, I really came up how I did. You know, and you know, I mean, my town know that. You know, a lot of people might not know me, and people might have they you know judgments off you know first glance or whatever else. But you know, if you listen to the music, man, and you really enjoy hearing you know authentic you know tracks like that, then you gonna feel what I got coming. You know what I'm saying? And I just you know I just let it flow like that, man. And what I do, but what I did do is just you know based off some of the things I had been through out here. I decided to, you know, change a little bit how I used to come. You know, we really turned everything into a positive movement. Like I said, you know, my brand it stands for live and learn every moment. You know,
yeah,
so it's really positivity behind that, and we try to do things, you know, to just really anybody that we can help out, you know, within reason, whether it be in music or something, you know, with the community, man. I mean, that's really what we support and that's what we own. You know, and it's a lot of people it's more people coming together, like I said, you know, slowly but surely they come together. So, you know, it's a good time right now, man. You know.
That's what's up. I consider, you know what I'm saying, I'm colorblind, you feel me?
Yeah.
And being that way, sometimes the other color be solid than niggas. I'ma say it, you feel me? So I salute the ones that's solid. Just same way I salute real white gangbangers. I salute. Other day they were talking about banging the Little Rock, and they were like, why they put the white folks in the beginning just to make the
Yeah,
movie over and
yeah.
shit. I know you probably see the shit,
Yeah,
but
I seen that. Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
the reality of it though, you know what I'm saying? When you have been in Arkansas, you know what I'm saying the farm game, Karma, Braun, or Burke, you know what I'm saying? The nigga done been down the crime life, and you know what I'm saying? The crack epidemic swept over the state just as much the meth epidemic, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, back then, or it was like white boys telling everything fast because they trying to get out of it because it was coming a lot of time. And then you wonder how my race started doing it based upon they started telling it real fast. You feel me? Nancy everywhere. It's a whole nother wave out here. You got perks,
Yeah,
all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? What do you
yeah.
consider the youth out there with the smoking weed? You think that we need to slow the strands down first based upon, it don't be no mental health for the youth out there at the age when they first start smoking because, it takes 28 days to get out the system. What can you say about the youth out there getting help at an early age of knowing that that's the gateway to all other drugs? You know what I'm saying? What can you say about that part of the youth getting help out there? Whether, you know what I'm saying? Because, it don't be no help in the state for that. And us as being swept through the academic, like I say, man, you growed up from the hardship, struggle side. So, you know what I'm saying? You feel like you ain't no better than nobody. So that's the mentality. How is that challenging in the state of being at the minority level? You see where I'm coming from? Like, you have to still go against poverty too. You feel me? What can you say about white people with Section 8?
Um, and and I want, and I don't personally, like right now I don't live in Section 8. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? A lot of my people still do,
yeah,
and we still trying to, get everybody in the best position as possible.
yeah,
But I mean, and like you said, up in Arkansas, it's real common though, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't realize. Like when they watch, like you said, banging in the rock or whatever. Like it's really white people out here that's just, they mixed in with everybody else, with the essays, you know what I'm saying, with everybody. You feel me? And everybody, they might be going through slightly different struggles and being coming up a little bit different, but a lot of them and a lot of us, everybody just going through a lot of the same things. So, and I'm gonna tell you, like, they don't really like us to come together. They want
yeah.
everybody to be against each other and thinking everybody got to be so different and you can't mess with the next person because they do this or that, whatever, man. But we all going through something in life, and like I said, a lot of it's, not that different. And like it's more strength when we come together because it's really us versus them at the end of the day, man. It's somebody bigger than us, and they play these mind games with us and want us to turn on each other, man. But we can really get some things done if we all come together, you know.
That's what's up. What can you say about the COVID shot out there? You think it's a guinea pig shot, or do you think that they need to make people get a health check before they give them a shot? Because like people's immune system might already big and strong enough to fight it off, like the flu. You feel me? And then
Yeah.
they'll go getting all these shots and make their immune system weak and stuff. Do you think is it good or bad as a surgeon? Is you think we'll be masked out or be always going like we ninjas all year? Or what you think is getting any better out there? President doing anything for it? What you think about that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, I ain't getting no shot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I can't go out like that. I mean, and I've got people, family, friends that they chose to do that, and it's everybody's choice, and I'm not gonna fault them for wanting to or wanting not to, because we truly don't know. We only know whatever they try to tell us. We can sit here and try to do some research, but they only gonna let as much information out as they want to. So
yeah,
I don't really I believe that it's probably in our best interest that we don't get the shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really proven. I mean, I know people that died that got the shot and abided by every COVID, you know, restriction they asked. So I don't really have no faith in that shot, and I wouldn't get it. But you know, I'm not a scientist. I don't know everything, so you know, that's just my opinion. But I think it's really, they definitely probably blowing some stuff out of proportion, and we probably should be fighting that off, you know, regularly, you know, with our
Yeah.
immune system. It's making us weak being away from each other. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to come across germs. You know, they told us that back in the day. You know,
Yeah.
that's how you build it up. So I don't know. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
Like I
up.
said, I ain't getting one.
We gonna go get these three out the way. What can you say about bullying, suicide, and mental health? Because all three of them go together.
Yeah.
Do you think bullying started online sometime, what we taught at home? Or do you think suicide, we don't never have no one to talk to when we going through things? And you know what I'm saying? Do you think mental health starts where, you know what I'm saying, they give you start from legal drugs to, you know what I'm saying, based upon like weed, you be on weed is depression, but you end up on Xan pills. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like the opposite. It's the cure drug supposed to be, but then they give it to you so many years, then they want to take you off of it. What can you say about that mental health from that prescription, that opium world? You know, all these new drugs are from the fentanyl, that bullshit. It's like, do you think that it's like a surge with that on how that's killing our people and overdosing out there due to the point over the years they give it to you and then they try to get you off of it because you know you've been taking something so long, it's so hard for your body to adjust out of it. And then, like I say, when it comes to that,
Yeah.
it's like that opium crisis is a disease by itself. What can you say about that?
Man, I saw my fair share of people fall into that. You know, I saw people
Yeah,
that's fell into that and been so deep off that they try to get it wherever, and then you mess around and get hit with fentanyl. Now you done OD. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And you know, RIP to everybody that's an OD. I recently just lost somebody else that had actually OD. You know what I'm saying? So it's really something serious. You know, because that, you know, you
yeah,
get to the point where you gonna do anything for it, and like you said, your body need it. You know, even if you don't want to do it,
yeah,
your body need it, and it's gonna react. Like I said,
yeah,
everybody gonna be sick. You know, by the time you done put these people on these prescription drugs, and now they done got so bad off they want heroin and everything else. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's and it really, truthfully, it is partially to blame. You know, I don't know whether the doctors, maybe not the doctors, but the you know, just the med companies and everything else. Like they know what they're giving people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? They know, you know, the prescriptions that come out and everything, and it's just, you know, it's just, it's killing folks. Like you said, it's starting a whole nother addiction. You know, and then
yeah,
like you said, it's taking a toll on people's mental health, and you know, I mean, suicidal, you know, suicide is like, it's crazy up within the past years. You know what I'm saying? It's like the
yeah,
whole world getting depressed almost. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what they doing to everybody. Like you said, it might have to do with some of the prescriptions or just some of the stuff that
yeah,
the way they, you know, ruling the world and what they feeding out to us. Because it seemed like, man, the depression and the suicide rate has just went up, you know, kind of skyrocketed throughout the years. You know, and it's just like, I mean, it need to be taken more serious for sure, because that mental health is everything. I mean, you your own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? So if
yeah,
you ain't right up here, then you ain't gonna be able to do nothing, you know, in life like you really need to. You know,
yeah,
you're not gonna be able to work a job. You know, hold down a relationship. Probably can't be a good friend to your people. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's just, you know, it definitely need to be spoke on and looked at more often. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people probably have a problem talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they might feel like they, you know, not comfortable enough in whatever to show that side of them. You know, when somebody down, you know, don't nobody want to be like, oh man, you know, I'm feeling like killing myself. But shoot, you need to
You
speak
think it's
up.
worth?
You know
You
what I'm
think it's
saying?
worth getting shots and getting all
Yeah,
stiff and shit and getting shots all the time just for pills and shit? You feel me?
man.
Do you
Yeah,
think it's worth all that to fuck your body up like that? Because you know
it
what I'm
ain't worth
saying?
it.
I feel that. Yeah, man. Well, like we'll go into the subject of relationship 2022. I'm gonna slide out through that. What can you say about okay? Cause I'm fucking with you today. Like white boys, when white boys get with black girls, they get them a bad black girl. You see what come from? They don't sit around just sit with and fuck with anything. But you catch a
Yeah,
black dude, he fucking with a white fat black a white nasty girl. You know what I'm saying? Makes
yeah,
fun. He might look at it, she blow good. You feel me? And
yeah,
and the nigga might be like, man, shit, the white boy got some stroke in him. You feel me? That's how the black girls look at it. What can you say hanging in the hoods out there and know the disease is real? You know what I'm saying? And the interracial world, white babies, black babies, all that go together. What can you say about their relationship? Do you feel like all colors? It ain't no color to being a real motherfucker. It ain't no color to being a solid motherfucker based upon motherfucker choose out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like you don't catch, everybody like sticking their race. Like some people like, man, shit, I stick to my race. I ain't trying to go over. But the ones that crossed over, you think they got a chance in the interracial worlds of bringing interracial kids up out here. What can you say about all this sometimes?
well, I think so, cause I mean, a lot of people say the whole world gonna be mixed before too long. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Cause
yeah,
I mean, it's common. Like even in Arkansas, think of how common it is. In Arkansas, supposed to be, we got the KKK headquarters up in part of Arkansas. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And if you got, just straight, I mean, like I said, it's 2022, man. It's different. It's a different time now, and it's still some people that feel that they need to, stick to their roots or whatever, and I mean it's all your preference, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with it, man. I got a couple beautiful mixed babies myself, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I feel like, we make some beautiful babies. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's nothing wrong, man. It ain't no color on realness, beauty for these women or none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I like I'd rather we all uplift each other. You know what I'm saying? Like some people actually take so much pride in just what they think they, is, and that's it. And like I feel that,
yeah,
but it's like we don't have to disrespect anybody else. You know,
yeah,
let's be prideful in who we are, but let's also uplift everybody else. Like man, it don't matter, man. We can because we all trying to get one color thing, man. That green. We trying to get that money. You know what I'm saying? So unless somebody tell me I can't get money because I'm a certain color, then I'm good, man. We all straight, man. Let's get it, man. So
that's what's up. What can you say about we'll go there from kids out there when people get kids out there and then all of a sudden they want to go jump in the dope game. Like once they get caught, their kids ain't gonna miss them. Get their kids used to them. What can you say about time and money? Which one outweigh the most?
man, I'ma tell you, like me personally, I mean, I can't tell you how many times, on the regular that I take so many cuts in my pockets, you know what I'm saying, that's really costing me just so I can spend more time or do something, that's gonna be memorable, with the children or with my family, man. You can't put a
That's
price
what's
on
up.
that, you know,
Yeah,
because you might sit here and say, well, I gotta sit here, I gotta be away from my family for this many months and go do this and this and this and try to make all this money. And now within them months, something that happened, to somebody, you know, and now you like, man, I should have just spend more time instead of being so caught up in the life, man. Because as soon as the government sit here and say money don't ain't worth nothing no more, then everybody broke. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like
yeah,
you going at that point in time, the people I mean, the things that's really gonna matter is the real people that you got around you. The real ones you got in your phone. So I would be for treating them right and spending more time with them. Not that everybody deserves it, but if you got
yeah,
some real ones, especially your kids, your parents, brothers, sisters, whatever it may be, your just your close, people that's like family. Enjoy them moments with them, man. You can't put no price on that. And if they good people, and y'all on the same, topic, then y'all liable to get some money together. So then you get to spend time with your people and make some money. So
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Going up these days, man. What do you think I weigh more these days, the internet world or outside? Which one you think weigh the most? I weigh a bike or a phone? Because you think we can get our kids back to exercising outside, going to do like regular games outside, basketball, ride a bike. You know what I'm saying? You don't see none of that. What can you say about the phone these days and how it's affecting our kids with everything based upon TikTok these days? You got everything that's going on that everybody chasing a chick. Really, it's really fun. But do you think if the kids, what age you think that's a random age for a kid to understand the phone? Because these days, if people get their kid a phone, and then it lead them straight to the jailhouse. Feel me? What can you
yeah.
say about the internet world and our kids? You think it's a time period for that, or you think they still need to know real world shit out there?
Man, they definitely need to know real world things like that's not, got nothing to do with technology, like, just core values. We got to bring them up on some morals and really just teach them how they supposed to do.
Yeah,
But like, unfortunately, the way these kids is nowadays, you can't hardly take a phone away from them, and they
yeah,
throwing a fit. And then the thing
yeah,
is the phone. It'd be one thing if they learning from all the phone, but you got some stuff you think they learning on there, and they watching, telling your kids some evil stuff. They
yeah.
slipping in all type of language and talking about nonsense. And this supposed to be for the children and stuff like that. So it's really just an evil thing. I mean, technology it can be useful in many ways, but I don't really I don't really like how it got the kids going, and I'm definitely trying to at least teach mine, you know, to do more than just sit here and be on the phone. We got to sit here and go out and do some stuff. I don't care where it's going, go swimming or go, play at the park, do something active, man. Don't be cooped up inside the crib, man. Them phones, man, all that radiation ain't good for you.
When I got two more, three more. What can you say about like I know you examine the rap game for us, what I'm saying, level. What can you say about all the rappers dying out there and the charges they face on the drill music level? Do you think Arkansas and you know down Arkansas got their own flavor? What or did you start pulling off the computer? What can you say about that world of being in the game and Arkansas observing it the way you do? Because everybody feel like they gotta do like mix it on and then streaming don't pay that much. You gotta be way up there to streaming. But what can you say about the shows? Can you bring a crowd out? Do you think that you have to actually, like if I gave you 100 tickets, you think you got
Mm.
100 fans and you can't get 100 fans to come see you? You see, what can you say about who deserve that ticket world and who deserve them venues out there based upon who can get the crowd? What can the hustling world go through with that?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you like you got some things where I mean, you might can get a show and you gonna have a certain amount of people come out if you just promote it. But if you actually give somebody tickets, that's where another hustle come into play. And you can actually, like if you give me 100 tickets, I'm gonna go out and find, you know, them people to make sure I sell them 100 tickets. So that's where the hustling aspect come into play, because a hard worker will actually make it farther than somebody that's just got talent. Talent can only take you so far. You're gonna have to put in that extra footwork. So I mean, if you actually got the talent and you really just, a hustler like that, and you're gonna go out there and get it and see to it that it's, it's got then. So you really winning on all aspects. You feel me?
Yeah. What's your style of music? What you be more related Memphis, you East Coast, or you saying or down south? What's your kind of music brand that inspired you out there? I'm gonna go with duos. Who you think the best out of? Name your best three duos.
You you said
UGK.
you said out of duos,
Yeah.
and you said who?
What's your three duos out there of the hardest? UGK, Outkast, and JG.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go with UGK.
That's what's up. That's what's
You know what
up.
I'm saying? I gotta respect all of them though. It's really hard to like just say it like that, but just me personally, I probably listen to more UGK coming up than any of those, three.
Yeah.
But you heard all of them, coming up, and they was all three, just major groups of the South, so I mean shit, as a whole, I mean shit, I just like down south music in general, man. Louisiana, Texas, Memphis, I mean it's just, I mean, all that music, man. It's just like you can't. And then we right here in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Arkansas, we get a whole lot of influence from a lot of great music, and then we just right here in the middle, and we just kind of got our own thing going. But it's coming out great. So I think that growing up listening to all that stuff that we had down south really, helped me, become a better, artist and stuff like that. So. Definitely down south got it on lock, man. We've been had the rap game on lock, man. I respect some people some of them guys on the West Coast and some of them guys, up north, all that, man. I mean, it's definitely some talented guys all over now, but man, down south, man, we getting it in, man.
That's what's up. What can you say about the jury game out there? You think you have to have your chain? Can you say about skinny jeans out there? You think the old school rap back based upon you don't have to sell yourself out the skinny jeans and all that world. And we gonna go there and we gonna go to the LBGT world. What can you say about the gay world? You think it's too much these days for our kids to I don't got no respect for it and that's because they worry do what they want and they support people more than what the gangsters support it. I salute that they want to put too much sometimes from the cartoons like Spider-Man and you know what I'm saying. You can't even watch a good movie with the kids, two men kissing or two women kissing, or even animals having babies now. You feel me? Like the unnatural world for the LGBT, think too much after time. And we dealing with addiction and it's all God kids, love everybody type stuff. What can you say about that with our kids these days? You think it started at home and being taught world? I want to hear it from a white standpoint of the LGBT world because they be for thinking people treating them different. What can you say about like us? We look at blacks as that's their world, that's their lane. You feel me? Long as they ain't over her disrespect me, I'm good. What can you say about that on the white side?
Man, I try my hardest to. I don't try to spread no hate towards nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I try to I always keep it respectful as long as nobody disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Now as far as with the kids, there's probably a lot that's going on in the world that even goes past just that I'm not all right with the kids being exposed to, and it's a whole lot different. It's a completely different world than it was when I was coming up.
Yeah.
And so I know it's a lot different, obviously, than when you was coming up. It's just it's crazy, and a lot of people don't know how to deal with it, and a lot of stuff is getting misconstrued and miscommunicated, and I don't I don't know. It's just like you can't hardly say nothing or do nothing because somebody's taking it the wrong way and trying to do this and cancel you and do everything else. So I really like I don't know. I didn't come up like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like I said, I don't be wanting my kids exposed to nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that even goes, more than just that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that these kids is being exposed to that ain't, they not ready for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like mine not, you know. It's an appropriate age. Like I will say this, like I don't think somebody if you not even old enough to where you probably didn't even lost your virginity, I don't think you need to be getting a sex change because you don't even know, you know. You don't even know what you like yet. And I'm not judging nobody for however they whatever. Like I said, I don't, I don't sit here and want to be hateful toward nobody. But I think that parents also need to be parents, and we post to enforce certain rules. Otherwise, then the kids gonna do whatever the heck they want to do, man. You know. So, you know.
That's what's up. Let what about you know being around and like just say if you was dealing with business and stuff, what can you say about like black economics at a hospital or in Little Rock? You know what I'm saying? Because like the radar side, you know what I'm saying? And we have to fly all the way to Little Rock to get seen out there and all that. What can you say about the healthcare world out there? Or you think Biden doing something with the gas prices? Can you say that, you know what I'm saying, the virtual world or in, like the virtual world of the kids going and the kids actually being in prisons now? Do you think it'll get better? Because, that confused a lot of kids with the, you know what I'm saying, quarantine world. Everybody
Yeah.
birth. What can you say about kids being confused in that world? Learning is it better in person or is it better on the computer? What would you say about that? Going school stuff.
Hold on, you was breaking up right there at the end. You could repeat the end of that?
I was saying on kids going to school online, virtual world, then
Oh, okay.
and being in public. I was saying like, they're trying to get everybody back in schools now. Do you think that's a good thing or the virtual world is better? What was better to you? Because it really took a toll on my kids' education because they were used to going
Yeah.
to public. Then the COVID came along, that slowed them up because they didn't want to catch it. They didn't want to get no shot right then. You feel me? What
Yeah.
can you say about that? You know what I'm saying? Virtual world learning and person learning.
I think that personal learning is a lot more effective, you know what I'm saying, with the children because you get hands on, right there in front of you. The computer, you might can catch up, but it's like, what if you don't know? I mean, who's you? I mean, maybe you can call the teacher, maybe you don't have a messenger, but maybe you don't have that option. And even if you do, it's still not the same as sitting here and asking the teacher something and getting help and learning. So people were scared obviously because the sickness and everything else, and nobody want to get their kids sick, and that's understandable. But as far as like what it's doing, I mean, I know for a fact my daughter backtracked when she was having to be out of school, you know,
Yeah.
and not that she still wasn't trying to get taught something and still trying to learn, but it's just not the same, man. You need somebody right there just really teaching them, and because I mean they still at that learning point. They're not old enough to just go home and just do everything on their own. You know,
Yeah.
you know. Some of them kids, their parents ain't available like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody really put everybody at a deficit with that. But they don't want us to get smart though. That's part of their plan. They don't want us to be smart. So I think we definitely need to enforce any type of thing that's gonna help our kids learn. But we also need to make sure they learn the right thing too. So, you know, it's a lot of stuff that come into play. But yeah, I don't agree with the virtual, you know, unless it just has to happen. I'd rather have that hands on for the kids, man.
Which one you think challenged the rate these days, girls or boys?
You said which one is what?
Which one more challenging the rate these days, girls or
More
boys?
challenging the rate? Man, I'm gonna have to say girls. You know, I got 3 girls and a boy.
Wow.
So, you know, I'm gonna have to say maybe it's because I got more of them, but I swear, like them girls something else, man. You know, that's some heartbreakers and you know, they try to. They'll make you go or do something crazy over them. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come for them. So, you know, them girls, man, they the ones with the attitudes. You know, females is emotional, man. So, you know, you got to do a little something extra with them. Boys, we usually a little bit tougher.
You think that's a punishment back? You think that's a punishment back? Fucking at an early age. You got your punishment back getting all the girls.
Oh man, you know what? Hey, I do think I did that. I honestly think I did. Definitely.
Yeah, that's how I be, man. If you add little girls, they gonna be on your heart. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up, man. Take care, man. How can they get your music out there? Give them your Instagram, your TikTok, Snapchat, wherever they can find you. What can they find your music to get more of you?
You can just look up on anything. Just look up Cambino with the 3 C's. It's just CcCambino. Or on YouTube or anything like that, you can also look up the brand, man. Lalem, Lalem Productions, and that's Productions with a Z. You know, y'all holler at us, man. We just trying to do something, man, for the state. You know, provide for our families, man. Like you said, do something positive, man, for the next generation, man.
Last one. If you could change anything in your past, what would you do different?
So, man, I would sit here and probably do something different with you know, I done lost some people in this world, man. You feel me? And I would probably try to do something different for one of them before they passed away. You know what I'm saying? That's probably what I would do, man, over everything.
Shit, man, you come back anytime, man. You got any shirts, you got anything you want to promote, man. Send it to me, you know what I'm saying? Take it right off all day, man. Here's something I started on stage, putting positive out there, everybody, man. I salute that being real father out there to your kids and stuff. Feel me? That's Trill shit, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever we do, we be there, we be ready to out of race, you know, that journey motherfucker, feel me?
Yeah,
so it's all about staying up, elevate, man, get in the moment, man, try to reach out to you and see if you want to do a show up here. I'm trying to get you live up in the rock and skit.
Oh, really?
Take care out there, man. This time Arkansas Trill Talk party, with Cambino out there, man. Shit, tell them how to reach the music again, man. I like that little script right there. I want to see the whole video.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I say, it's all on YouTube, man. You know, and we got music that's on all platforms and we on all social medias, man. Just look up CcCambino Cambino or Lalem Lalem Productions, and that's Productions with a Z. Y'all look us up, man. We got that fire.
That's what take care out there, man. How to bring represent out there, man. Bust it up out there, man. Keep doing your thing, man. I'm gonna be looking for you in the girl too, man. I'm a chamber production. We gonna be on some big ticket shit. I might have you in the basement over here. Feel me?
Okay, yeah, holla at me.
That's what's up. Much love.
Alrighty, man. Appreciate you, man. Salute.